SLC T20 League 2025. We are live at the SSC grounds and another game coming up, and this time it is going to be the Blues who really need to win this game against the Greys. So that is the game coming up.
Pathum, give us a flick, please. Heads the call. It's a tails. Pathum, ආසීවාසී නාගත්ත මොකද්ද තීරණය?
පන්දුර පාරද.
Well, Pathum Nisanka, vastly experienced campaigner for the Blues, 134 games, 3,000 plus runs.
Vishen Halambage's numbers, just 18 games, but look at that strike rate, 167.
He's injured, so Mathikshana started the proceedings, nicely whipped off his hips. Well, this time, over mid-wicket, couple of bounces, not on the middle of the bat, but still that shot going over mid-wicket fielder. Well, this time, a big one on towards the grass banks, short his delivery, back of the length from Ishan Malinga. Well, there you see, that was some meat on it, into the grass banks. Well, this wicket seems to be very good. Well, this time over extra cover. And another boundary, so 14 runs coming on the first three deliveries. Now Pathum Nisanka takes the charge. Well, he should be realizing he doesn't have any protection in the offside.
The Sports Minister just having an eye on proceedings alongside head coach Sanat Jayasuriya.
Well, shot outside the off stump, uppercuts it for 6, Vishen Halabage. Well, slow delivery, the off cutter, well, that's a 6.
Yeah, Halambage going for the big shot once again. Chamindu Wickramasinghe looked like he was in the game, but he's standing on the rope when he takes the catch, tries to flick it back, but...
Short delivery and gets the treatment. It goes all the way for 6. Go square. That's it with a lot of power. That runs away for 4. And this is huge, but might be taken in the deep. Yes, it's taken quite easily at long off.
A massive opportunity. I said, Roshan, that something had to give with Vishen Halambage being rather quiet in the last couple of overs. And best thing he did was he was trying to go with the turn, but did not get the distance, only the elevation. And Viyaskanth in the middle overs strikes for the Greys. Halambage, after getting a good start, has been perished with an easy catch by Ishan Malinga.
Right, the red ball skipper Dhananjay Silva comes out to join Nishan Madushka. Asalanka continues. Oh, they're asking for a catch and he's out. Wicket number 3.
Dhananjay Silva against the ODI captain, the test captain, tried to go for a big hike towards mid-wicket. Probably got a bottom edge. DDS gone for 1. Blues 72 for 3.
Ashen Bandara held the strike rate, decent average to 30 in his T20 career.
Which ball are you going to take? Oh, that's out. That is going to be out. And he's gone.
That's how he went, just a wild hike over mid-wicket. Just gets the outside edge. No spin from Sahana Rachige. Just skids on with the arm. Chandimal takes a simple catch. We made of 13 deliveries. And he goes, and the Blues further in trouble now. 94 for 4 after 12.2.
Dasun Shanaka really get the motor on. Full toss in the gap. Save your leg, son. Picked up. Bottom of the middle. And comfortably taken. The two pieces of brilliance in that. The direction and lack of speed from Garuka. It's a good running catch, this.
Nishan Madushka, after sticking around for a bit, goes for 23 of 22. Blues now 102 for 5.
31 matches, 288. Well, the strike rate is 132, so he'll need all that. Just as they look to start to dominate, and then that was a brilliant shot.
Shot in the arc. Poor delivery by Mahesh Tikshana. That went a long way. Yeah, meat and a drink for Ravindu. We said favourite area long on mid wicket. He's been fed. Better. Full length. But still found the gap. Powerfully driven through the offside. Oh, this is an outside. Oh, the top edge, whatever it is. It's a mighty effective stroke by Ravindu. Good ball. Oh, unfortunate. Very unfortunate, San Malinga. Top edge. Third man fine legging in the circle, asking for trouble. And gets some boundary. What an over this has been. Slaps it. In front of square. Lairudara. Valiant attempt, but it beats him. Cross seamer. Slow ball. Set up. And slaps it into the grass banks.
Slowest delivery on the rise. Into that gap. Into the grass banks.
Shot in the gap. One bounce to the boundary. Full toss. No fine leg. This we call a no ball. Pathum Nisanka Vishen Halamage. They opened the batting. Good partnership. Set the platform with a important partnership of 60 runs in the power play. Nishan Madhuska as well. Got going but couldn't kick on. Dhananjali Silva, Ashen Bandara missed out. Dasun, Shanaka and Ravindu Fernando were excellent, finishing on 35 and 41. In the end, the Blues finishing on 178 for 6.
Well, the bowlers, Mahesh Tikshana wicketless, Ishan Malinga got a bit hammered today. Chamida Vikramasinghe solitary over, getting 15 runs. Well, the spinners, since that power play, they have come into the game. Sanketh picked up 2 wickets, but he was very expensive. Viyaskanth at the bottom. Well, how good he has been so far in white ball cricket in the 50 over as well as in the T20. He bowled 15 runs only in his 4 overs.
Right, Greys when they come out to bat, they got to make 179 in 120 deliveries, a rate of almost 9 runs per over.
Welcome back to the Single Sports Club, SLC T20 League 2025. This is the penultimate round, Blues versus Greys, and
I like that strike rate. Closing in on 150. Average, I like to have it around 25, but brilliant strike rate.
Dinesh Chandimal.
Let's see what he does here. Wants a single, runs with it. Now a direct hit would have been interesting.
Good looking shot off the back foot. Nice piece of fielding. Wow.
Short and wide and punched hard for 4. There you are. That's what I'm talking about. He gets a top edge and it will run away to the boundary.
Yeah, this one towards the slip, so obviously. Oh, that's unlucky.
This time in the arc and nicely done. Will run away to the boundary. Chandimal gets a slow one and he slams it down the ground for 6.
That shot through covers, we were talking about whether that signifies that he's back in form. Well, if it doesn't, this will. Yeah, seems like he expected that to be a slow ball. Dasun, Shanaka, they don't miss a moment, do they? Oh, that's in the slot and goes all the way. Once again, through the gap. 4 more. What an over this.
And 4. First delivery short and wide.
DDS back on. Nicely bowled. Nicely out thought. Knew exactly what the batter was trying to do.
Just look at how slow he bowls. And the mistake Dickwella did was, rather than looking to hit it through the line, he went across it. So he missed the delivery. He was deceived in the flight and goes for 21 of just 11 deliveries. Lairudara. Just so easy. Chandimal gets a boundary. Tossed up, mid-off, still inside the circle.
Slower delivery. Chipped it in the air. Deep square leg in place. And a very good running catch.
The Greys under a bit of pressure. How good was that catch in the deep? I think that was Ravindu Fernando. Lahiru Udara goes for 2. 63 for 2.
New batsman for the Greys, Nuwanidu Fernando, coming at number 4. Is do not rush. Shot. And wonderful effort.
Yeah, what a great shot. He's timed it so well. Ravindu Fernando almost pulling off an excellent save in the deep on that occasion, but just couldn't get the ball back.
Long on in place. Dinesh Chandimal finds Dasun Shanaka.
He's been looking to be aggressive in this innings. Hits a 6, then goes for another one, but not able to get the middle of the bat. Dasun Shanaka, he's not going to drop that one. Chandimal goes for 44 of 25. The Greys now 80 for 3.
Skipper in good form lately, Charith Asalanka.
This time, has he cleared him? He has.
Oh, that was a leg cutter, wasn't it? Certainly wasn't the conventional off spin.
He's been good with his line and length. Hit with a lot of power. For a moment, I thought it would be cut off, but the timing was so good from Charith Asalanka. Short delivery. How far has it gone? I think it's gone far enough.
Key was to get his hands high as possible. See how it's coming. And nice pivot through. Yeah, it was pace on, wasn't it? That's a shorter side of the ground, Roshan, around 60.
Goes for the pull and he gets a boundary. That's a good way to finish the over.
If Malinga was looking to use his front arm, that's been hit towards square leg. And 4 more. These two are big. Oh, that's been struck with some conviction.
Not letting the young bowler dictate terms to him. Yes, he was a little bit tentative at the start, but now he's starting to get after him. Boundary and now a 6, and beautifully done. Just look at how he drags it. The slog sweep, perfect.
Yeah, this is a test and a half for this youngster. Again, dragging his length into the gap. 4 more.
38 apiece contributing into this partnership.
Big shot from Asalanka this time. Matisha Pathirana continues. Asalanka is hauled out in the deep.
Needed some wickets, pulling that wide outside the off stump, getting this wide ball. Skipper miscued shot, slicing it. Asalanka departs for 45. Greys 164 for 4.
The umpires have decided to shake hands, so guess that signals the end of the game.
So the batting cut, and Dickwella and Chandimal get into a start, and then Lahiruddara didn't contribute much. Nuwanidu, there's he not out on 55, and Charith Asalanka, he got 45 with 10 extras, with 5 penalty runs were given because they didn't start the over within the 60 seconds. That's what happened. The scoreboard mentioned in that 179 runs.
That's the bowling performance from the Blues. No one really to talk about. Dhananjay De Silva, the most economical. And that should tell you a story, isn't it, Rajiva, when you've got maybe an all-rounder part-time spinner being your most economical bowler. Wickets for Matisha Pathirana, Asita Fernando and De Silva, but not good enough to get the Blues over the line. So this is what happened in this game. The Blues, after being under pressure, put on a decent total on the board, 178 for 6. Dasun Shanaka with a late flourish, 35 of 19. Ravindu Fernando, extremely impressive, 41 of 24. Sanketh, the top wicket taker for the Greys with 2 for 46. In that chase, the Blues did have the Greys under a bit of pressure, but then Nuwanidu Fernando, Charith Asalanka coming together, putting on another big partnership. Nuwanidu once again finishing unbeaten with a half century in this competition. He's got one more game in the group stage before they reach the final to really stake his claim for the Sri Lankan side. Dinesh Chandimal also making 44. The Greys ending up with a 6-wicket win with plenty of deliveries to spare.